Hi guys, this is Matt. I'm gonna give a review of the Sea Spray Intermedia. I have used them since generation 1. So far we have the fourth generation, and I have used them all of them. And I mean, machine works pretty good. As things getting old, you need to swap some parts, and it's just normal things to do, I guess, when the machine gets older. So yeah, this is the intermediate size, and overall machine works pretty good. Hopper, it works pretty good as well. Holds 200 pounds of fertilize, and yeah, works super good. And the tires or wheels, you need to do bearings on them more often, because yes, every yard that you go, they're not smooth, and there's some bumpy yards you found them. And yeah, those bearings goes up pretty quick. Nozzles, just gotta clean them every once a day or every other day, and it doesn't clog or anything, but just keep it clean so the machine function how it should function. The propeller, you go through about 2 for a year. If you're fertilizing a lot of acreage, we mainly spray and fertilize acreage, so you change them twice a year or 3 times. It just depends what you're spraying, you're fertilizing. And this knob, sometimes it falls off. This is a thing for the Sea Spray company. You guys might think about something different about this, but these things, they just falls off sometimes. Like I mentioned before, you find some bumpy yards and stuff, and those things, they're kind of fragile sometimes as well. So yeah, this is for the Sea Spraying company, to think about that as well. So yeah, this is for the these two switches, or how you call these things. They're for the right tank, and this is for the left tank. And then the hoses, since it's a lot of movement or friction, they wear out as the tanks, so we have to cover with another hose to protect a little bit better than for the elements and stuff. And springs, they go up pretty fast because there's a lot of fertilizing and phosphorus and iron, you know what, the stuff that comes on a fertilize. So yeah, this, it gets rusty. Even though if it's a stainless steel, it gets rusty. And then you gotta have a backup battery, as you're working with a lot of moisture. Battery gets damaged fast as well. Gotta have a backup tire. Not everybody carry that kind of tires. You gotta have a backup tires. And overall, the engine compartment, like, once again, this is for the spraying company. asking him, can they please give us some space to work in here, the pump, the hydraulic pump, and to drain the hydraulic as well. DC doesn't come with these hose. Some of them they come, but some of them they don't put in there. Even they just forget, or they just don't want to put one in there. It's a nightmare to drain the hydraulic and the air filter as well. It's a nightmare to clean the air filter. Overall, they don't give you space to work on this stuff. So yeah, and then you have to have backup stator that goes on the inside in here, and then voltage regulator. You gotta have backup on that too, because it's like I mentioned before, you work with a lot of moisture, and those things, they're electronic, they don't go well with moisture. So yeah, you gotta have that kind of stuff as a backup. And this thing is to lock the wheels, front wheels or caster, whatever you want to call them, so up in the hill they don't slide. And this is again for the spraying company. They give us some traction as well. This thing, when it goes down, you nothing can do about it. Yeah, the it's a heat moisture, or like whatever, it's in a hill, it's just like a little wet, the grass. This thing, when it slides down, it's just like soap on a hill. So when that thing happens, yeah, we have flipped this thing once or twice. So yeah, this is for the spraying company. I mean, it's easy to be around the computer and design this thing, but for us as a consumer, and we are on the field, feeling for the machine and using them day in, day out. And like I mentioned, I work with these machines 10, 11, 12 hours a day. So we spray a lot of commercial stuff, a lot of acreage. We spray every day, and that's what we do with these machines a year round. So yeah, about this lead, the reason why the tank, it's all splasher around, because once again, for the seed spray company, this is poorly designed. They don't even put a seal in here for the kind of money they charge for. So that's the reason why it's all splashy in there. Goes for both tanks. I would even fill that to where the 15-gallon mark. It still splashes. Since we spray a lot, this is a 500-gallon tank that we have, and we fill up all these 500-gallon every morning, 400 sometimes. And this is another 2 of the seed spray, because like I said, mainly we spray acreage. It's not a good idea spraying like small houses like city, residential, with this seed spray, because they're kind of a little big to go on those yards. So yeah, and I even modified the trailer so the sea spray they don't move around as we drive, and even these, supposedly this is a brake. It doesn't do anything, nothing at all. It doesn't stop them. They keeps moving around. So yeah, that's how we transport them in trailer. So if you guys have any question, let me know. Comment below, suggestion, any question, whatever you guys think, just let me know down below in the comment section. Yeah, if you guys interested about to know how we filled up these tanks, let me know down below in the comment, or I can make a video about how we fill up these tanks and how we got everything set up, because time is money, right?